What's up? I was bleeding. So, I'm gonna go, what the hell? I'm getting a phone call. Hold up. Yo.
Hey, man.
I'm rolling out right now, what's up?
Oh, cool. Question, were you trying to record this audio, the voiceover? You want to do it at my place or there?
It doesn't matter. I mean, we don't have to do the voiceover right now. We could do it anytime, right?
I wanted a portion of it to be like live, where it's like, yo, I'm Drew, I'm Forrest, welcome to the #1 pod. Bop. And then it's like, the #1 pod was blah, 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 you know, and then we got the whole, we can record that voiceover whenever, you feel me?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's do that part over there. We can do it right now while we have the same clothes.
I charged up the roads.
Oh, word. Well, yeah, I'm vlogging, so I got my road on me. But yeah, we'll do that over there. I'm heading out like right now.
All right, bye.
All right, peace. But yeah, as you heard, we are filming an intro. But as we film this intro for our podcast, which I will link here, working on that. It's being done by the same awesome editor. Shout out to you. Whenever we get this intro done, I'll give that to you, then we'll start that. Then I will do a trade review because today has actually been crazy in the markets. And we'll talk about that. So yeah, let's go do that. We made it. We got Mel in the frame. About to shoot this intro. Mel, are you on social media?
Follow me at mel.hope_ Instagram.
Yes, sir. Mel.hope_ Instagram. Yep. So fire content. Huh?
You gotta get the little live one. Have you seen the road?
Oh, yeah. I have it. It's just easier to do.
Yeah, I know.
Because with the wire, it should come on. It's actually not bad like this. So for months, I was using the lab, and then I saw a lot of people just using this, and I was like, let me try it. So
It's quick.
yeah, it's a lot faster, so not a bad shot. I use this so for my like day trading videos, I just started like vlogging. I do like still like the technical sit down, but I just do like a little intro vlog,
Nice.
and this makes it a little more dynamic. Here we go. Hopefully my butt doesn't get wet sitting on this. Just remembered I don't have internet outside. That's how the outside works. So it's actually a day later. I think it's 2 days later. I can't remember when I started this, but fighting a little bit of cold, got a little sick. My mic is falling off my shirt. Hold up. Good? We're good. Got a little sick, so I'm on a lot of 𝐦𝐤 right now, but we're gonna get through this trade review. So it's currently Friday, March 24th. I wanna talk about the price action from Wednesday, March 22nd to today so far. So this was the FOMC event, was Wednesday. Now let's actually talk about what happened here, right? So this is a 15-minute chart. It's a chart I always talk about. This is the chart that you should all be trading on because if you want to be a profitable trader, you want to start with the longer setups. There's a ton of angles or strategies to do short-term setups. Scalping is really hard. I talk about it in every video, and I always talk about it, guys. Scalping is the hardest way to trade. If you see me trade and the trades that I share, right, on the longer time frames, that you can actually follow those. If you see me post trades that are just scalps, because I'm in and out in 30 seconds, right? Those trades where it's 30 seconds, there's no way you can follow me on those trades, which is why I really don't share those, right? So a lot of my scalps, I just post. Hopefully you can still look at those and then, you know, try and emulate that in the future. But if you try scalping first, I'm telling you, you're more than likely gonna lose a lot of money. But that's okay. So I really wanna focus in on the FOMC price action, and let's actually zoom into the 5-minute chart. We will go back, we'll wait for this plane to fly over. And there's really just a few things here. So one, I want you to see this price consolidation that formed in the morning, all right? So first we were forming this kind of flag, right? We're just price tightening. Don't even really worry about the technical setup. Most technical setups, if you think about it, whether it's a head and shoulders or whatever, is just a series of consolidation and expansion, right? So we had intense set of bars that were price squeezing, right? The price was squeezing together, and then we had expansion to the top side, right? So when we blew out the top here, the VIX spiked, or the VIX was moving. The VIX was actually super low in the morning. Let's actually open up the VIX here on the right. Got Wednesday, and we'll bring the VIX back to put it on the 5 minute. So here's the VIX on Wednesday, right? From day to day. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, so here's the VIX on Wednesday. So we can see that as we get into this price consolidation, the VIX is actually moving down. There's a big expansion up. And then if we look at where this drop is at the end of the day, where people were making insane amounts of returns on put options, a lot of people sharing stuff on the internet, making like 1,000%, right? We see that there's this explosion up. But for the most part, it would be really hard to know that there was gonna be this drop off here, right? Very many people actually played that. There's a few things you could have done to see that that was coming. One is just technical analysis on the charts in general. I basically was calling and playing for a drop despite everything else happening with the VIX, despite everything else. If you just looked at market structure at the time, we could see, and I lost my day. Every time I switch time frames, stuff goes haywire. So here's that drop right here again that we're concerned about. And let's just look at the market structure around this time. So around this time, we took out this upper area liquidity, which I called over here. So just look at this. Right, we came out, tested this, and we dropped. And that's basically what I, literally to a T on Discord, I called that. Then there was also this checkmark move, which came, and I was calling for a retest of this level, right? So here, and I called this, right? So I was a little bit wrong with that. We actually exploded, as you can see on the charts, obviously, to retest this primary liquidity level up here, then came back down. So not 100%, did a great job calling the overall narrative, the exact levels themselves. There's some improvement there. So, you know, that's what I'm working on personally as a trader, is working on improving, you know, which exact level is going to be tested. This bullish action, actually, you know, luckily I had a very green Wednesday, but this bullish action here, let me zoom in on the chart. I'll show you guys. So from here to here, this bullish action here, right? I was actually looking for a little bit more of a staircase up, but we kind of just went straight on up. So was not expecting that exact move, but you know, it's fine. I just got out the way. I ended up just getting out of the way, which is the advice I want to give you guys, right? So I did not take too many trades. I was streaming, and it's really hard to trade when I stream. It's something I'm working on. I want to stream for you guys so you guys can see me in my trades. I know I trade worse when I'm streaming. It's a give and a take it, but I am improving, right? Part of that is an excuse. It's just more pressure, and the pressure, you know, given that trading is a mental game, makes me a little bit skittish, more impatient, right? I get out of my winning trades way sooner when I'm streaming versus when I'm not just looking at the charts that I could just look away, get up. You know, I like to get up when I'm trading. Can't do that if I'm streaming. But yeah, get out the way of the market, guys. You know, if you have a trade that goes against you, or if the market is just going against you in general, just get out of the way of the market. It could be really nerve-wracking. It can be difficult, right? When you want to prove to yourself that you can make that money back. But if you try to trade your P&L, right? If you're in here and you miss this big drop, right? You say you miss this massive drop here, and then you try to get in short here. It's like you're chasing the tail end, right? You really missed all the action. Same with this bullish action here, right? I was looking short, and so when we were popping up, because I was looking short, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of the way of the market because I don't want to be constantly playing the opposite side of the trend. And I know that I'm really bad at trend days, right? It's one thing to catch a, you know, front run the trend, but when a day's already trending, I know from my own trading experience that those days will blow me up. So I just get out of the way of the market when that happens, right? But you'll see that all of these still are major liquidity areas that are being tested. You also notice that my charts are pretty barren right now. I don't know what this rogue line is. Outside of some channels, I woke up today and was like, man, I have a lot of lines on my chart, so I'm just gonna wipe it out and start from scratch. Don't be afraid to mix up strategies. I haven't actually changed my trading strategy. It's just literally changing your perspective, right? Because it's mental, your perspective and everything like that all comes into play when you are trying to trade the market. Let's look at what the market is doing right now, right? So it is Friday. We came up and we have some, on the 30 minute, some very tight price action. So I played a rejection off of this level, and you notice that we consolidated pretty heavily here. I actually got wicked out here, but we are coming back to the downside of this range. And if we bounce off of here, it would be nice to play, you know, some calls here, right? If you're looking for a breakout here on the downside, again, guys, just play the range until the range stops working. Something I will note in this video is that you see the wicks are down here, but if we look at the closure of these candles, you know, kind of a safer exit would probably be like right here, right at the bottom of the formation of these candles, right? We might get a wick down, kiss this level again, but if you're at it in from the top, you know, that is a, let's see what we get, 39.68 to 44, about a 16 point trade. So that's a really good trade. You know, my average trade side is 5 ES, it's $250 a point. 250 times 15 is, you know, whatever that is. Let's do the math. $3,750. So that's it, level to level trade, guys. I'm gonna keep this one short because despite how I look, I actually don't know how I look right now on camera. I feel terrible. I feel absolutely terrible. If you're sick, something bad happens, don't trade, just take a break. It's okay to take a break, guys. You don't have to trade every single day, every single minute of every day, right? You're gonna miss price action. There's people, you know, on the days where you go on vacation who are gonna make $500,000. Every single situation of FOMO, I've been in, I've experienced it, I totally get it, but that's just part of trading, right? Like, you have to be willing to step away and just accept the fact that when you're not trading, you won't make money, you don't get to trade, and that's okay. When you do trade, you just gotta make sure that when you are trading, you're focused all the way on trading. And I think that's the flip side of it. I'll end that on this idea, right? And I'll actually stop recording my screen here. A lot of people, when they are trading distracted. So it's a dichotomy. Be able to step away from the charts and fully just accept the fact that you're not going to be able to participate in the market. But when you are participating in the market, be fully attentive, right? Be fully attentive and aware, right? Have a market awareness. Be aware of what the VIX is doing. Be aware of what the indices are doing. Be aware of industry direction, which is kind of the same as the indices. But, you know, if you're trading oil or in grains or something else, you know, be aware of all the other markets that correlate with those markets and what they're doing at a time. A lot of people zone in on just their chart and then they miss the reversals or the pivots or the changes in the bonds or whatever else is happening in the market because they're so zoomed in and they're chasing price action. Like, it becomes this thing where you put on blinders and you can't see anything else because you're just focused on that one candle, then the next candle, the next candle. You never want to look at the next candle. You want to look at the entire chart, right? Look at a breakdown of the entire chart and try and understand what is happening. In any case, join my Discord, guys. Started live streaming at 9:30 a.m. I'm in there many days out of the week. I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube as well. But in any case, my name is Forrest. I invest in stuff you should too. Also, like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.